Nintendo's showing us a ton of great stuff at E3. We're getting a hands-on experience with it. Sega's doing something with Monkey Ball, cooking something up there. Playtonic might have something to show for Yooka Layle 2 very soon. And the Stadia sucked. Nintendo just put out a little statement, I guess. I don't know, I want to call it a press release because it's not that serious. They let us know some of the games we're going to see hands-on experiences with at E3. People are going to be able to play these at E3. Pokemon Sword and Shield, obviously. Come on, we've seen tons of this. We knew we were going to get our hands on that. Luigi's Mansion 3 was the big deal for me. I was like, finally, we're going to get a little more about Luigi's Mansion 3. Every time Nintendo shows off a game, they show it off in chunks. So like at first, it's like, I'm not really feeling it. Then they show something where I'm like, okay. And they show like a final tidbit. I'm like, sold. I was already going to buy it from the beginning, but god damn it, it was amazing. They did that with Mario Odyssey. At first, I was like, okay. And then finally, they just blew my ass away. So hopefully that's the same with Luigi's Mansion 3. Because when they first showed Luigi's Mansion 3, it looked more in line with Dark Moon, which I like Dark Moon. It was great. But the original Luigi's Mansion on GameCube was such a unique and a character-filled experience. It just has so much heart and soul in it, right? Like, it just felt so... I don't know. It felt like some kind of like, it just felt like a labor of love for the people that created it. They're like, we're going to give Luigi some shine here. That's what it felt like to me. And then Dark Moon was just like a cash in on that for the 3DS. Like, let's make a Luigi Mansion. It's going to have levels and like weird stuff. I like the one continuous mansion where you like have to backtrack and go like do stuff. That's more my style. This one looks like it's more along the lines of that, but we're going to see. It's for the Switch. I feel like they're going to put some love into it more than they did with Dark Moon. Regardless, it'll be amazing, I'm sure. So excited to see some more of that though. Zelda Link's Awakening. I mean, is this that hard? Like it's just a fucking HD remake for the most part of a game that we've already had. So that's no surprise there. And then Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which at first, again, I was like, I don't give a shit. We watched a live stream. I think it was last E3 maybe even, where the Nintendo showed it off, and we were just like, oh, this looks like bullshit. This is whatever. And then everybody told us like, actually, Ultimate Alliance is a big deal. They're great games. You should check them out. So I did a little bit of digging, and I was like, okay, it looks pretty cool, actually. I'll give it a look. Looked like a cell phone game or something to me at first. But hey, I'm excited for it now. Thank you for correcting me in my ignorance. But like I said, really excited about Luigi's Mansion 3 specifically. The rest of them, it's going to be great to see more stuff, but we get it with the rest of them. Luigi's Mansion 3 is what we need to get more of. Also, some Metroid love maybe in there somewhere. We'll see. E3's right on the corner. Nintendo's got a lot of stuff to show off, I'm sure. So fingers crossed for some Metroid, all right? Sega trademarked Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz at the end of May. May 21st, I believe the date was. So like just a couple weeks ago. And they also trademarked another Monkey Ball game at the beginning of May called Tabe Goro Super Monkey Ball, which I don't think is actually a monkey ball. I don't think that game's ever... I think that's a new Monkey Ball game is what I'm trying to get out here. And a lot of people are speculating like, whoa, what's Sega doing getting here? They're jumping back into the seat of Monkey Ball? There's a ton of die-hard Monkey Ball fans. I've barely played it. I did have fun with what I did play, so I would be excited to check out a new Monkey Ball game, but I was never like intrigued enough to buy one for myself. But I know that fans of Monkey Ball, they're real serious hardcore fans. Like there's actually like a Kickstarter game that's like dead seriously just a ripoff of Monkey Ball that's doing pretty well, I think. So if they get an official Monkey Ball game, people are going to be very happy, very excited. Sega is just on a killing spree when it comes to doing right by the fans. I was going to say great by the fans, but right by the fans. But people, Monkey Ball Banana Blitz was a Wii game from 2006. So people are like, are they remaking Banana Blitz? And I think not. I think it's just going to be like a re-release on like digital platforms like the eShop and Xbox Live and like whatever, blah, blah, blah. Maybe to get some hype built up for this new Monkey Ball game, which maybe it's not a new Monkey Ball game. Maybe you're like, you never heard of Tabe Goro? What a loser. But as far as I could find, it was not a Monkey Ball game that was in existence. Obviously, I didn't dig deep enough or hard enough, or I didn't even try really. So, maybe it is. But I think it's just a digital just a little, like, oh, you know what, we're going to put this out there. Maybe it's already out there, I don't know. Maybe it's just a Switch port or whatever. They just get a little hype behind their new Monkey Ball game, get people that, aren't familiar with the Monkey Ball series. It's an easy way for them to cash in, get some people on board, and go, ooh, you like that? We got a new one. So I guess we'll see about that. Very interested in checking out a Monkey Ball game fully, now that I'm a mature adult man. Not a child anymore. Before I was just like, you know what? I don't want that gameplay experience in my life. Get it out of here. I don't care about tilting a stage and making a monkey go into a hole. But it sounds pretty fun and relaxing and just something you could chill out to. Like in your room, you're like, you know what? I'll just play some monkey ball. Boop, 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 boop. You're just having fun. There's no stress. I could see myself enjoying that. Or on a plane. Seems like a perfect plane game. So, like I said, if it does come to Switch, I will check it out. And Sega, keep murdering it. You're amazing. You're just killing it lately. I was never a big fan of Sega. Never a Sega fan really at all. I liked the Dreamcast when I was a kid, but not that much. But you're really winning me over lately. You're just like, keep just back to back to back. Maybe it's a monkey ball compilation. You know what? Who knows what they're doing, but they're killing it for all their fans across the board. They said they were going to focus on their IPs that are established. Monkey Ball is a pretty established Sega IP, so here we go. You son of a bitch. And there was some news abound on Twitter from Playtonic Games. I haven't heard anything from them in forever. Since Yooka Layle came out, they've had a couple updates like, oh, we did some patches in this and that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But they haven't really done anything significant in the game as far as I've seen. And I've played the game. I've not beaten it yet. I do want to beat it because Playtonic was supposed to make a spiritual successor to Banjo, but they made it really messy and like it had tons of like the back like I gotta open a book to get more of the level and like we've been over it before on the channel, but Yooka Layle is just kind of a mess. If you went to the focused structure of Banjo-Kazooie where it's just like everything's straight to the point, everything's compact in these nice, fun, exciting, vibrant worlds. We get like 10 levels, and then in Yooka Layle we get 5, but they're humongous and they're really empty. There's so much empty space everywhere. Banjo-Kazooie, everything's utilized great. I don't know how they missed the mark there that fucking hard, but I'm sure they've listened to all the feedback. There's a million YouTube videos critiquing Yooka Layle in every way, shape, and form. There's a million reviews online. They've seen it all. They know it all. I think they got it now. I think they're like, okay, bring it back in, guys. They got into a huddle and they said, you know what? We know what to do this time. I fucking hope so. Like, don't give us another Yooka Layle 2 and be like, oops, sorry, did it again, because it didn't go over well for me. It's just like an average game. You don't want to do that. You don't want to have like a triumphant return to platform gaming and hype it up out the ass and just be like, yeah, whatever. Look what other platformers can do, like Mario Odyssey. Like, the potential is endless there. You got a lot of stuff you can do here. It's not tapped out yet, but just give us a more focused, compact experience. Don't make it barren and huge and weird. Mario Odyssey was pretty big in a lot of places, but it had a lot to do. There's like almost 1,000 moons to get. So take a note from classic 90s platforming and then some new successful platforming and make something great. But anyways. Someone on Twitter said, so what game are you guys working on next? They tweeted at them. And they said, be back tomorrow with the little eye emojis looking that way. And it says B-B-E-E, which the enemy from Yooka 1 was capital B. He was the boss, capital B. All right, he's a giant B, obviously. It's a pun on that. But so B-E-E spelled like a B. The bees had a lot to do with Yooka Layle, I guess. The honeycomb entrance of the main factory and everything. And like I said, the main villain is a fucking bee. So I think this is a clear reference to something Yooka related. And what else would it be? They said, what game are you guys working on next? So it's not, what game did you guys already make? I think this is Yooka Layle 2, obviously. But they said, be back tomorrow. So some people were like, wait a minute, are you guys gonna tomorrow out of nowhere be like, hey, boom, check it out, we got Yooka Layle 2 coming, haha, out of nowhere? That would be pretty weird, especially with E3 like just days away. Wouldn't you think they might want to save that for some kind of like Nintendo press conference or something fun where they could release it, where they have as many eyeballs as possible on it, instead of just, you know what, we announced it on Twitter, it's on our random ass YouTube channel that no one knows about, check it out. Or maybe Nintendo will upload a video, I don't know, but it's like E3's right on the corner. Why would you not just wait? Because at E3 you're gonna have the most eyeballs on your video, the most people talking about it. E3 is dying, but it's still a spectacle. It's still a spectacle in gaming. Every single YouTuber you watch on YouTube gaming-wise is going to talk about E3. They're going to be talking about what's shown at E3. And if Yooka Layle 2 is just shown off randomly before E3, it's going to get lost in the shuffle big time. It might get lost in the shuffle at E3, but it's still going to get mentioned on every single YouTuber's list of games that got announced for the Switch. But if you do it beforehand, it's going to be dropping quick. So I don't know what type of business sense you got going on over there at Playtonic, but god damn it, why would you do this? If you are doing it tomorrow, I think that's kind of stupid, but I'll be excited to check it out. I'm one of the people that still has faith in you. There's a lot of people that just shut you off. There's like, I'm done. You guys, you had your shot. I'm over it. See you later. It would be a good decision to be like, oh, you know what, E3, we're gonna blow those motherfuckers' socks off because we know they're gonna be watching. They're not watching you now. But anyways, I hope it's Yooka Layle 2, and I hope they took everyone's feedback into consideration because everyone's fucking right. Everything I've seen about people, every YouTuber's critique of it, I'm like, yep, that makes sense. You got him. Sorry. So, Playtonic, please. I know you're never gonna see this. You're never gonna see me ever in your life. But please, I'm begging you. Give us what we want, what we really, really want, okay? And if you're gonna show it off before E3, God bless you. Google showed off more about the Stadia, including the price and the service and all that stuff, and every single person on the internet was underwhelmed. There's like, really, Google, this is what you fucking brought? God, you're so stupid. When I go to Google on my computer right now, there's a Stadia ad like permanently at the bottom that says like, Stadia, the future of gaming. I'm like, in like an alternate timeline? What are you talking about? No one likes this. Every single person on the internet is like, this sucks. And you're just like, the future of gaming. You're just over here looking like a fucking idiot. Like you just completely struck out. You just missed the ball big time on this one, Google. You're just like, check it out. Not only is it going to be a subscription service for our console, but you're going to have to pay for games too. Uh-oh, double fees, double fees. Isn't that sick? No, Google, it's not. No one likes that. No one's like, you know what? I want to pay them $10 a month just to use their console. Just period to use their console. It's $120 a year. And then on top of that, I'm gonna buy games for it. And on top of that, they're digital only. How fun, how awesome. I have no control over whether the game could get taken off the service. The game could, some kind of copyrights issue that could run out or something like Simpsons Arcade did. You can't download that anymore. Any type of issues with, all kinds of issues with digital games that you're gonna run into, that you're guaranteed to run into. They take fucking games off of digital platforms, you know what I mean? Like, this is not, if you bought the game and they take it off, you're gonna be one lucky motherfucker because everybody else will be like, can I borrow your Stadia? Even though it's like one account per thing. That's just stupid. Digital gaming is just, there's so many things that they need to work out with that are a problem, especially if you're streaming games. If it's like you're doing the $10 a month and you didn't buy the game and you're streaming it and then they take it off, then you're just fucked. You're like, well, I was halfway through it and now it's gone because you didn't play it fast enough. Who knows that? But that's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna buy a console that's like streaming only, dependent on your internet. You got to pay us $10 a month and buy the games. We're Google. Not at all. And apparently the app is only going to be working on Google Pixels at first. I think they said that you could use the app on other stuff, but you're not going to be able to actually do all the key features like, actually run shit on there. Unless you have a Google Pixel phone, which who does? I don't know. I don't know anybody that does. So that's kind of weird. When they want to make this available across the board to everybody, like Xbox is trying to do, they're trying to bring their services everywhere, and Google's just like, nope, you gotta buy our box for it. Sorry. The Founders Edition bundle is how you're gonna have to buy the console. It comes with a controller, and it comes with a controller, Destiny 2 for some reason. Like, oh, great, you want Destiny 2, a game that nobody plays anymore? Here you go. Like, that's not, you get Destiny 2 is like $7 on eBay, brand new. Like, who the fuck wants Destiny 2? Nobody. But they're like, check it out, that's $60 value. Absolutely free. It's $130 for this bundle. It comes with a controller, which the controller by itself is $70, and then I guess the streaming box, and then that's all you get. $130, that's not bad for a console, I gotta admit. Obviously, Xbox is like $300, PlayStation is like $300, etc., etc. They're all pretty expensive. But you gotta take into account that you gotta pay for a monthly service for this. They said there's gonna be a free service next year starting, but at first, in 2019, you're gonna have to pay the $10 a month. That's the premium service anyways. So I don't know what the hell you get with the free service. Like maybe you can only pay for games and have them on your console. They haven't really specified about that as far as I know. But either way, it's just like, this is so muddied and like shitty. It's like, oh, you can do this, but you gotta do this, and you can't do this, but you can do this now, but maybe later you can do this separate weird. It's like so stupid. I'm like, is this done? Are you guys done? It looks like you're still scrambling to figure out what you want to do. And you're just like, I don't know, put it out. Just put it out. They'll buy it. No one's gonna buy this, all right? Some people might, but Jesus Christ, I think this is gonna do fucking terrible. I think it's gonna fail just like the Apple Pippin. You guys remember that? No, you don't, because who does? Nobody. So bad job, Google. Very bad job. The games they announced for it are all like games that we've gotten this year, like Metro Exodus and a shit ton of Ubisoft games. Why is Ubisoft all over everything? Anything that can run video games, Ubisoft is like, take our games. We'll give you our games. Do you want our games? Okay, you got them. Ubisoft is like in such a weird spot in gaming. There's like the most okay company there is. Like they make some hits, they make a lot of misses, but they make a ton of just that was pretty good. That's all right. It's like okay, pretty good. That's like it's just a pretty good company. Ubisoft is like an 8 out of 10 company. It's just like they strive for goodness. They're just like, you know what? Let's make something that's par. It's okay. It's not great. It's not bad. People will enjoy it and forget about it. That's what we do. We're Ubisoft, and we put our games on every. Dear God, the camera, the memory ran out. I didn't delete the clip. Sorry. I was in a rant about Ubisoft just being a good company. They're not great. They're not bad. They're just good. Sorry. In rant. The Stadia, you know what? It's gonna flop. It's gonna flippity flop right back into the water like a floundering fish. No one cares. No one's gonna care. Sorry, Google. You blew it. But if you don't want to blow it and you want to look like this badass. Almost flipped you guys off. This badass on screen right here. Check out our merch store, FUgameCrue.BigCartel.com. We got shirts, we got mugs, we got all that fun stuff. For as low as $1 a month, you can help us on Patreon if you don't want to buy merch. If you do buy merch, send me a photo or a video, and I'll throw you in there, and you can be hanging out with me in the news. But links to our Patreon, all this other stuff, my personal channel, skate channel, all that stuff in the description below. Go check it out, and I'll see ya later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
Don't tell YouTube.